execution has been a thing with this group. When it's really high, you guys win, but when it's really low, you don't. Maybe just stick to the fourth quarter and not executing the way you guys wanted to.
Yeah, no, I mean, we can be better. We've had, like you said, there's been high moments. There's been times when we've been good down the stretch of games. And, tonight I think, we just got to be a little bit better, execute a little bit better, a little bit more decisive, give Kevin a little bit more space, maybe. We'll just look at it. We'll get better. But these games, the guys, the fight from the guys, the competitiveness, there's some high-level plays out there, both sides of the court. A lot of credit to Golden State and their defense. That's it's always part of the equation.
You just mentioned Kevin. I think he had 3 turnovers in the fourth. How much of that is spacing and how much of that is him trying to do something? What would you attribute that to tonight?
It's usually a little bit of everything. I think we talk about the spacing, talk about clearing spaces for him, and we just got to continue to work on it. And, he trusts his teammates, so, we got to see if there's opportunities for, him to be a playmaker. But, the spacing, I think, has got to be a little bit better. And we just got to, we had a couple shots. There's always big shots in a game, and Schroeder hits a big 3 there, and it felt like we had a couple of chances, kind of for that similar type, and it just didn't happen for us. So it's a hard part about tonight.
The only follow-up I had was you were yayoing on whether to leave Plumlee in or put Oso in to go small. Maybe what was leading to either one as far as your decision-making in the fourth?
Yeah, I would say we're really happy with the way those two guys have played. To have 3 centers that, you trust and, are really good. They're a little bit different, what they bring. And, so I think it's a compliment to both Mason and Oso. I think it's which one do we want out there? They both bring a lot to the court, and they're just going to get better, and the more they're in those situations and environments.
Coach, new season high with 12 blocks tonight for the team. Just what did you think of the active hands out there and more activity?
Yeah, no, I mean, that was, the coaches in the back, talking about 12 block shots and our activity, our competitiveness, our defense. Our defense, I think, it's been probably 3 nights in a row. And if we can continue to maintain that kind of defensive mentality, defensive, aggressiveness, cover for each other, contest, I think that's going to lead to good things for us down the road.
No points from the field goals in the last minutes in the fourth quarter. How serious do you think the problem that is, and in that intensity?
Yeah, no, I mean, we couldn't get a basket late, so, they were able to flip the game. I think, we were up 7, maybe 8, 9, and, they were able to flip it. We weren't able to get a basket. We weren't able to get the stops. So that's an NBA fourth quarter. You got to be able to do both those things. All right, thank you, guys.